And welcome back guys to the LP of Cross of Iron Close Combat. So the last time was a terrible victory. I wouldn't say it was the glorious victory I had wanted, but I was expecting losses, and the losses I gained were actually very strange, so to speak. It was a victory moment for me, and all of a sudden shit happened, and that's something I like. But again, the close combat series is definitely one of those series like chess. It's one movement, and if you're overly too confident, you get fucked. So anyway, great stuff again by the enemy, killing with that BT7, killing the entire Fox squad. Sad for them. So this time around, I have again gotten second Fox squad. I'm gonna always call them Fox Squad, but this is the second, so we actually remember who, how many of them actually died to the entire campaign. So we have a second Fox Squad. As you can see, they have a question mark here. They're the new recruits. So all in all, they're. The Wolf Squad actually lost a little bit of experience, 1 point, because we had to refit the entire squad. The Berserker Squad, actually, that is the Viper Squad, heavy machine gun team that I finally named in the Viper Squad. We got finally our MG34 gunner. It's awesome. All in all, as you can see, most of the experience on all my squads is maxed out almost. I mean, yes, the Wolf Squad just lost 1 point as Fox Squad are the new recruits. Ripley Squad is a-okay and great. As you can see, this time around, remember when we actually first bought the freaking thing, they actually had the very bad morale and bad experience, but these guys are now awesome. They are excellent morale and tough veterans, which will give us a high advantage. Of course, Chops is now morale fight to the death, tough veterans of course, and we are also getting now finally excellent morale and tough veterans also. So all in all, our experience is there to be shown and all the good stuff. So we can also get another squad, but we have no points. We have only 11 points left just to refit and get another rifle squad. So let's see the briefing. So let's see for the operational briefing. German roads to Moscow, November 20th, 1941. The muck and mire of the muddy season is over. The frozen ground means your panzers can once again move freely across the Soviet countryside. Your command is now attached to 19th Panzer Division as part of Operation Typhoon. Your objective is to crush the forces facing you, capture Moscow, and destroy the Bolshevist government. The Soviet 5th Army is facing you. Employ standard blitzkrieg tactics, hit hard and fast to reach Moscow before heavy snow bogs you down. Intelligence reports that Bolsheviks are burning buildings to rob us of shelter. They also report you can expect field fortifications on your route. This final push demands iron discipline, sacrifice, and peak performance. On to Moscow. So the battle briefing is, of course, the road to Moscow starts here. Your objective is to crush the Bolshevik resistance and secure a route forward. Without the possession of the road, we'll be unable to keep you supplied as you drive forward. Your command is attached to the 19th Panzer Division, so look to add armor, even commanders in half-tracks or tanks, to your fighting force. Intelligence indicates our tanks might be inferior to the new Soviet model spotted in your sector, but remember, our crews have superior training and experience. Adding commanding armor to your force will give you superior control on the battlefield. Make sure command armor survives the battle. Think about choosing teams prepared for the winter conditions. The hill above the crossroad dominates the terrain. Any enemy weapon on this hill threaten your infantry, and AT guns or tanks here will endanger your panzers. The low trees west of the hill might offer concealment as you advance. Don't ignore your southern flank as you advance. Onto Moscow, blah blah blah, onto Moscow. It seems it like repeats itself. So yeah, all in all, onto Moscow. So yeah, this is our first map. We shall now see it, and there it goes. It's quite an open area map. As you can see, again, no concealments, and of course these burned buildings really give you no defense bonuses, I guess. All in all, might be a very tough mission, or may not. I have no idea now. I mean, we shall see. I mean, if they actually have tanks this time around, this could also, I mean, that those two BT7s really did a number on us, and we only have at the moment only one medium tank. We could have gotten Chops, one other command tank, but I'm gonna actually keep for a heavy 88. I think I'm gonna get the 88mm AA gun. It's 64, but maybe I also get armor, medium tank, Panzer 3H, and Panzer 4D are also stock. I mean, these are all great things to have, but I'm gonna probably go with Commander Chops. I'm gonna leave him as he is, like this, in 3-man group. I have no idea. We shall see how this actually goes. All in all, at the moment, this is our composition, and we can move into the mission. So this is our setup. I hate when it like does this. You know, it's set up in such a bad way. It feels so wrong. So let's see. We have red mortar team here. We have blue team over here, which I'm gonna actually set up around this position. The Chops will actually go on this crossroad part. I will go over these positions here because I'm gonna have if I can take this hill, I might actually have a nice position overlooking the entire Boguslav town. So all in all, I will have an advantage. So let's do that. So I'm gonna leave my commander tank in this position here. Hopefully don't get owned by unknown force. Let's see. Yes, I can see I can definitely do a massive amount of damage even across all these fields of glory. Yes, definitely a massive amount of damage if the enemy is actually around this position. All in all, it's gonna be awesome. So let's see, we have the red team here, red squad, actually the mortar squad of 80mm. What do we have more? There's like a blue thing here. I do not know if there is actually you see that, but no, that's probably just a freaking flag point. Anyway, let's see. Blue, we have Commander Chops, which of course he will stay where he is now. Let's see his view. As you can see, I think he has a little bit better now range area of the command area, that is. So Ripley squad, I have no idea what to do with those guys. I think I'm actually gonna use the Ripley squad to go with me because I really trust this squad very, very much. Again, a very useful squad. And especially because we're gonna fight on these trenches, we have a awesome Schaeffler or whatever, Schaeffler with the flamethrower. So the flame thing is gonna kill stuff there. A Viper squad, heavy machine gun team that is, will stay in this position here, covering our approach. Not that like we need that much of a coverage, but at the end of the day, a little bit of tree here will cover also them, and they will do damage upon the enemy if need be. So that's and this is the Berserker squad on the defense. Okay, they're gonna stay in this position here. Actually, they might actually do a massive amount of damage to the enemy if they're on this side here. As you can see, we actually have a nice overlook towards the enemy, so we might actually do some kind of damage. And they also are in defensive posture, and they also have a few trees there protecting them. So the blue team, actually blue mortar team here, will stay here in this awesome jungle. A little bit of tree will also, again, we have no defenses of any kind. The houses here I don't think will prove any kind of defensive structure for us. The sniper alone, I have no idea what to do with sniper, because again, may leave him here actually just to overlook the most of the positions. Again, if we actually get this under this hill, we will get overlooking positions onto the other hill 109, and of course road to Moscow. So all in all, the second Fox will actually stay here in defend, and let's see how this is actually gonna go. That is the point. So we have Fox and Wolf squad here, because we have Ripley up here alongside with my Panther. I don't think I'm gonna plus we have all this plus a Sniper D plus the Viper squad. I think we're gonna leave as it is. So Berserker will cover the Wolf squad. As a Wolf squad, actually I'm gonna be moving toward to Velnya. So all in all, I think I have covered all the points needed. The blue Commander Chops, actually he will go a little bit here. Yeah, excellent. So he covers at least these guys, all of these guys actually. Perfect. They have some kind of morale. Viper squad will stay where they are. Red squad will stay, that is, onto the defensive posture, and if they're able to start immediately shooting at the enemy, that would be awesome. Let's see, that's the red, and let's say blue. The blue squad will also on defense, and let's see how this is gonna go. I'm gonna probably start bombing the crap out of this position, but the enemy might not be there. All in all, we can expect the enemy to be in any of these darker areas. So all in all, probably in these little burned down buildings, or on the middle of this crossroad, and of course any of the other parts. All in all, it's gonna be quite tricky, as you can see here. All in all, our positions are compromised and pretty open to the enemy anti-tank fire, if they have any kind of anti-tank fire capabilities. We're gonna start sneaking towards this position here. Sniper D will cover us, and actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna move with Sniper also a little bit over this position here. He has a winter gear also as my tanks and my mortar teams. So all in all, they should be able to do a good thing. Be awesome about this also. So yeah, that's set up at the moment. I'm not gonna move any of my team as of yet to any other team on this part here, because, you know, maybe first and foremost we need to see the enemy. We need to clean the enemy that we can actually see, then move slowly towards the position I want, of course, towards the flags. All in all, we'll see how this goes. Hopefully not many kills. And there it is. What the hell? T-34 probably. Oh boy. T-34 immediately right there, right then. Yep. Let's see. Red. Open. Open. If we can T-28 actually. Whoa. I mean, if the upper armor shouldn't be that freaking hard to destroy. After all, this is 80mm. I'm gonna concentrate my maximum firepower on that T-28. T-28, medium tank. Damn, defending. All in all, could be a very difficult situation for us. So I'm gonna move slowly with my commander tank. Again, getting towards this parts here and get maybe some kind of insight towards the enemy position. Maybe we can actually shoot the enemy tank from this position here as soon as we get on this hill 132. At the moment, we're not seeing any enemy activity. The enemy isn't even shooting at us. That's totally okay. But I wish that freaking mortar would actually do some kind of damage on the upper armor of T-28 and actually suppress them, at least suppress them if nothing else. I know I'm wasting my things, but at the moment I'm quite worried about this tank, to be honest. Very actually worried. Because he might actually open my Panzer IIIJ. I mean, Panzer IIIJ isn't really that of a tough tank, and again, they probably now have T-34s on max and all the good stuff like that. And of course, we're in a bad situation because of it. At the moment, the enemy doesn't really have any infantry that I can actually notice. We have a lot. Oh my god, we already also wasted a huge amount of ammo. Yeah, wasted a huge amount of ammo. Defend. We'll stop firing because at the end of the day we have wasted too much ammo. We did absolutely nothing. As you can see, the morale and experience on this T-28 is lacking like an immense amount. So that might give us an advantage, actually. So let's see, we can definitely do some shooting from this position as a sniper. Cover this entrenched positions here on hill 132. Those trees, man, those trees are the problem now. I can't even see anything because of them. And at least I can't shoot at the freaking T-28. The red thing tells you at least that there is obstruction in front of you and you might not hit. A low chance of hitting the target. And there they go. The entire freaking team open for our pleasures of killing them. Excellent job. Okay, Sniper D open fire upon his position. Uncautious, stunned. Move the hell out of there if you can. Let's see again if we can fire a T-28. T-28 actually not doing anything except standing there like a boss, doing absolutely nothing. Let's say the red team to actually cover this position here. We're gonna tell the blue team at the moment to do absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna do anything with the blue team because again we don't have that much ammo and we don't want to waste too much ammo. We already wasted overly too much on that T-28, and that didn't do shit. Even on a nice hits onto its upper armor, again didn't do absolutely nothing. So all in all, let's move again. Commander tank up front, Panzer 3J. Hopefully again we can see the enemy. And excellent, Sniper D actually survived this encounter. Again, hoping for that T-28 shot, maybe. I mean, we're on a hill. We're supposed to have some kind of better view over all these stupid trees, but no. Absolutely nothing. Again, I'm not gonna be moving any of my teams because they're quite open for the attack from the T-28. Continue bombardment on this hill 132. As you can see, definitely we have a nice view overlooking the entire even hill itself, but definitely not a good shot because of all the trees. We should be able to actually kill this bastard because all the trees, we ain't gonna do crap. Too many trees, people. Too many evil trees. But at the moment I'm gonna try and retake this hill 132, and then gonna try outflank this bastard maybe. If not outflank, because again I don't know what the hell they have on hill 109 alone. So red firing right. Well, let's tell him to stop shooting. How much you have? Let's see how much ammo we have on red team. 16 rounds in total. Yeah, definitely I don't see many of the teams, many squads or anything like that around these positions, and at least they're not opening the fire, they're not opening their view towards us. That is, you know, they're not going out of the freaking cover just to see what the hell is going on. So I might actually try again with the wolf squad and close in under that flag to Yelnya, though we can get all these flags as long as we destroy all the enemy units. So all in all, that might actually not be important at all. But we're gonna, because we have a fox squad and the wolf squad here, I'm gonna sneak towards this building here with the fox squad. I sneak here with the wolf squad actually, but they're overly too open, and we can actually now see the movement here. Well, they're here. There they go. I think this is the one of those men that actually survived that attack. Okay, let's tell the red squad to start opening fire upon this position now and waste all those 15 rounds that are now left. Come on, we're running low on ammo. Yeah, I know you're running low on ammo, but the point is to kill the enemy. And if we can damage them completely, that would be also awesome. So I'm gonna move my Ripley again up front there. We have a sniper covering the entire approach here. At least you should be able to do that. Now the problem is again that T-28, he could have a nice clear shot towards us. So I'm gonna have to move my Panzer 3J and hope that the enemy doesn't do anything smart. You know, hoping for a good shot between the trees. With my 50 millimeter gun should be able to do something to T-28, at least from the sides, if nothing else. Damn it! I just want a good shot, a good clean shot towards this bastion, hoping that they don't shoot me. Damn it! Yeah, definitely I'm not gonna get any shots in this position. Definitely no shots for me. Yeah, nothing. Oh man, you know, if we're getting totally too close towards that T-28, we might get destroyed and one-shotted. So move fast, and again gonna try to hit him from some position. I have no idea how else I'm gonna do this unless actually... Excellent. 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 Shoot him. Oh, come on. Really? Fuck, we lost the sight again. We lost a nice view towards him. It seemed we had a perfect target point towards him, and again we lost it. Let's move a little bit over here, because it would seem that this was at some point while we were moving towards the waypoint here. We had a nice clean shot towards the T-28. Yes, there it is. Excellent. There it is. We should be able to do excellent. One shot. T-28 is burning. That's it. We destroyed the T-28, and for now we are actually holding our own, doing the awesome job that we're doing. The Ripley squad, again, awesome squad, just sneaking around on this hill 132. They can do a massive amount of damages. They're willing to do, because again we have the flamethrower. The enemy is that close up in the trenches. We're just gonna fucking burn the bastards out. No ammo on a red thing. That's okay. Blue team is now open for business here, but again we don't know where most of their positions are. We were hoping that we would be able to do some kind of damage on all those units, but it seems that they're hiding well, and very well that is. So our second, that is our Fox squad, is in one of those burned buildings. We're gonna tell them on defend immediately, because if they actually see stuff, they should immediately open fire. We're gonna go to Yelnya with our Wolf squad, slowly with, of course, support and cover from the who the hell are you, Berserker squad. Commander Chops is gonna sneak towards the middle of the town, an open area here. Be awesome like that. Now here's some... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And there is enemy in the woods. Enemy in the woods, people. There is enemy in the woods. Huge amount of enemies in the woods. Moving fast towards the woods with the Commander Demon, who is awesome like that. We're gonna move with Panzer 3J and just clean those bastards out. And hopefully the enemy doesn't have any ATRs that are actually able to penetrate most of our stuff here. Russian request truce. That's not gonna happen, with all honesty here. Yeah, definitely a good position here to do damage, and I think the blue squad needs to start shooting crap here. Why the hell am I always going towards their place there? Gotta start shooting crap here, because this is where we actually saw them. If we can actually support our Ripley squad before they get owned by a huge amount of Russians in those positions, that would be awesome. And maybe actually we see this time around Russians that should be in front of us, and we have a perfect also coverage to actually shoot at them. So let's see how this is actually gonna go. Wolf squad moving still to Velnya. Let's see, the Chops is moving. He's gonna go towards this building actually. Here. Okay, now they want to continue fighting. Well, good for them. Good for them. And there they are. There they are. The entire Russian squad over there. Now we're gonna open fire with our blue team. Oh, there they are also. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Let's move fast a little bit, because we can actually shoot. Come on, demon, shoot. Who shoot with that big gun of yours? Kazakh infantry. We should be able to hold off those Kazakh infantry. As you can see, we have the flamethrower that's actually suppressed. Pants can actually see. We have many also pinned. Albrecht is pinned. Wow, we still can't shoot because of... Oh man, that's kind of bad for us there. Move fast towards this position then. Okay, we're definitely doing a massive amount of damage towards the enemy. Clean shots. Definitely clean shots here. And a victory for us. We're excellent. Your force strength plus 10, opponent's casual plus 10, ground your control plus 10. All in all, great stuff. Killed, wounded, nothing. We lost nothing. They lost 4 in total of 4. What the hell are these 4? I also forget what the hell we're looking at. So all in all, total they lost 1 leader, 3 infantry wounded, 1 2. All in all, total 4 killed, 3 wounded teams, 1 prisoner, and we are all great and awesome about this. Excellent, excellent save as per usual. Awesome. Let's see what's next. Oh, again, I forgot to see the experience, but that's okay. We did well. We have 176 requisition. Oh boy, this is gonna be awesome. I can refit shops. Actually, he can't get depleted. We have no more this kind of stuff. We have a command half track who has what? He has actually the AT gun, 37mm. He has the MG34, and of course the per usual stuff here. But I'm worried of losing overly too much experience for him. He is very, very experienced, as you can see here. Massive experience for Chubbs. Their Ripley squad lost morale, actually quite a lot of morale there, but that's okay, I guess. I mean, this was their. If we can rest them, I guess. I think resting is mostly for your injured personnel. If you don't want to lose that experience, you rest the entire team to not lose that experience, or you can refit them, I guess, or maybe, I have no idea. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. I'm again totally blind with this crap. All I know at the moment, most of my squads are actually quite low on morale compared to the experience here. Definitely bad, but we could get now finally we could get the 88mm 64 points for this beast, this monster. Or we can get the armor. We can get the new armor, because the Chubbs can get the tank, but we might get the medium tank, D or H, that is H tank, Panzer III H or D. All in all, the difference is definitely there. As you can see, the H version has a 50mm, Panzer IV D has 75mm, but he's less points, so 63. I would go with Panzer IV D, to be honest. Again, we are in open fields, so maybe the 88 would be actually preferable. They have no winter gear. I don't know how much that actually adds to the problems onto the battlefield, but I'm guessing that's a morale thing. Maybe it kills the morale. All in all, I think we did well. We didn't lose anything. We killed a bunch of men, and we did a nice shot towards the tank T-28. All in all, this is it for this video. All best.